Now we go to Robin with Bear News Tunes.
Thanks, Andrea. Welcome to Bear News Tunes, where we tell you what's new in music this week. Ever since Spotify announced their exclusive rights to the Joe Rogan Experience podcast in 2020, both Joe Rogan and Spotify have received consistent backlash for the podcast's frequent platforming of conspiracy theorists and far-right figureheads. This week, musician Neil Young said that he would pull all of his music from Spotify if Spotify continued to host episodes of Joe Rogan's podcast, which contained misinformation about the COVID-19 vaccine. Yesterday, Spotify began to remove Neil Young's discography off its platform. In response to Spotify's decision, Neil Young released another statement that included the following, quote, "I sincerely hope that other artists and record companies will move off the Spotify platform and stop supporting Spotify's deadly misinformation about COVID," end quote. Spotify responded to Young by saying that the company has removed thousands of anti-vaccine podcast episodes over the past 2 years, although they did not say whether they planned on removing the Joe Rogan Experience episodes in question. Last week, events promoter Live Nation announced the upcoming When We Were Young festival to a mix of fanfare and skepticism. While we reported on the massive emo revival festival's announcement last week, social media users have raised concerns over the event's legitimacy since then. While event organizers initially only scheduled one date for the festival, they added 2 additional dates within the past week due to high demand and have left open the possibility of adding even more dates. Still, all 3 dates will feature almost the exact same bands performing on each day, with only minor lineup changes for the 3rd date, and tickets only allow admittance to 1 day each. Other social media users have pointed out that Live Nation was the same company that promoted Travis Scott's 2021 Astroworld Festival, which led to 10 deaths in a crowd crush. In a statement released to Vice magazine, Live Nation responded to these concerns by clarifying that the company is working closely with local authorities in Las Vegas to ensure the safety of staff and attendants. In addition to safety concerns, metal band Bring Me the Horizon's lead singer Oli Sykes faces accusations of domestic abuse stemming from a statement from his ex-wife released in 2016, causing others to criticize event organizers for including the band in the festival. Miami authorities arrested Ray Shremmerd member Slim Jxmmi on Tuesday for an alleged physical assault on his girlfriend. However, in an Instagram post, Slim Jxmmi's girlfriend denies ever claiming that the assault occurred. She says that police arrived to the couple's apartment because they were having a, quote, loud argument, and that she told them several times that nobody was harmed. Yesterday, TMZ reported that the rapper's case was heard in court and that he is now released on cash bond while awaiting a verdict. Last Thursday, hard rock singer Meat Loaf died at age 74 due to complications from COVID-19. The singer was openly critical of social distancing regulations and mask mandates, stating this past August that, quote, "If I die, I die, but I'm not going to be controlled." Several celebrities paid tribute to the late musician, including pop singer Cher and former President Donald Trump. And finally, each week on Bear News Tunes, we want to give an overview of what new music came out in the past week, then spotlight our pick for the best song of the week. New songs were released by Charlie Puth, 2 Chainz, Denzel Curry, and others. For the most part, there weren't too many surprises. Charlie Puth's Light Switch is a clean and inoffensive dance pop song, albeit with some awkward lyrics, as is typical for a Charlie Puth song. Meanwhile, Denzel Curry surprised absolutely nobody by releasing yet another solid hardcore hip-hop track with a dynamic energy and an effortless beat switch. But the song we want to highlight as the Bear News Tunes song of the week is 4 in Air by And So I Watch You From Afar. The Northern Irish instrumental rock group is no stranger to theatricality, but the promotional singles for their upcoming album Jettison seem to be laying out the groundwork for a full-on experimental epic. The song 4 in Air is, as the title suggests, the 4th of these promotional singles, and begins with a gravelly spoken word segment that cryptically lays the groundwork for a slow-building instrumental rager. The repeating groove that locks a tight drum pattern in with a simple palm-muted guitar line builds with other instruments, including a string section, until it reaches a loud cinematic finish. While the story being told on these spoken word segments may not be clear until the release of their new album in February, this song has me on the edge of my seat. What new music do you want to see covered next on Bear News Tunes? Let us know at bearnews98@gmail.com or find us on Instagram at bearnewsunco.